How is everyone today? My name is Bill Luckett, and I build things. I build things. This is the tool belt I used for the last 15 years in rebuilding Clarksdale, opening new businesses. Well, hang it right here so you can take a look at it. It's my third or fourth one of those. They last about 12 years apiece, I found out. I started building things when I was a young kid. It was a little pine wood racer for the Derby on my way to becoming an Eagle Scout. I built cabins by the creek, tree houses in my neighborhood, on my way to becoming an engineering officer and commanding a unit in the Mississippi National Guard. I built my first house when I was 25 years old. I build things. I can build a future for this state. I can build schools where there's good discipline and the best teachers we can hire. But while we're on teachers, let's start paying teachers a competitive, fair wage. I've rebuilt buildings in Clarksdale that have been abandoned. You see, Clarksdale, like a lot of towns in Mississippi, have been given up on. People quit on us, not me. I saw opportunity, and I did something about it. Not only did I rebuild the buildings, but I put businesses in the buildings, creating hundreds of jobs, revitalizing Clarksdale. I grew up right there. I lived there. I attended Clarksdale High School. I'm a product of public school education all the way through. Public schools, I'm your friend. I'm your friend. I graduated Clarksdale High School as president of my class. Majored in American government at the University of Virginia, graduating on the dean's list. Volunteered for the Army Reserve. Spent 9 years in, ultimately, as I said, an officer commanding an engineering unit in the National Guard. I attended law school. I was a house painter and a carpenter, working my way through high school, college, and law school. While in law school, I had a painting business, painting fraternity houses, sorority houses, even the future chancellor's home when Robert Kyatt came back to be a law professor. But I didn't stop with that. I returned to my hometown to become a small town lawyer and to do what I could do to help out our good folks there in that Delta town. If I can do that in Clarksdale, I can do it all over this great state. Let me talk about a few points that I'm really keen on. One of them for you state employees and you retired state employees, you policemen, you firemen, you teachers, you government employees. I'm not going to mess with your PERS. Your retirement is your retirement. The current administration wants to meddle with it. Raise the part you must pay in. Delay benefits. Not me. We made a deal with you and we're going to keep it. We're going to protect your PERS. Grocery tax. Let's get rid of it. Let's get rid of the grocery tax that sits on the back of every working man and woman in this state. Now you ask, how do we make it up? Why don't we take some of these hundreds of state employees away from people who really don't need them? Let's leave the state vehicles with those who truly need them. Law enforcement, road and bridge maintenance. Let's make that up in that fashion. And on the topic of education, friends, we must implement early childhood education and sustain the momentum right on through till the career path choice is made at the community college or higher ed college level. We do not need new taxes of any kind to implement early childhood education. We can use existing resources and partner with good nonprofits like Mississippi Building Blocks and others to install a quality early childhood education program that reaches all the children of this state. The Best Job program is a great education. Let's not forget that. We must give our students, our children, the best education possible. You know, it's been 11 years or so since Morgan Freeman and I opened some businesses in Clarksdale. In a town, as I said, people had given up on. After 5 o'clock, you wouldn't have found a car or a person on Delta Avenue 10 or 11 years ago. Nowadays, it's hard to find a parking spot. Business is booming, from no restaurants to 7, to 4 art galleries, to thriving businesses, all in a small town people have given up on. Friends, it just takes vision and leadership and sweat. And I've given all of those to my community. I don't need this job of being governor, by the way. I've got a beautiful wife, 4 children, grandchildren, president of a hunting club on the river. You know, I don't have to do this. This isn't the next step of what would be a career politician's career path. I'm anything but a career politician. But I see an opportunity out there to help us all in this state, to help everyone enjoy a quality of life, to push us all forward, to lead the way for us. I heard that Clarksdale is now called the Clarksdale Miracle. Let's make that the Mississippi Miracle. Let's be looked at by the rest of the United States as the best state in this union. Let's be the place where our children don't want to ever leave to look for opportunity. Let's be the state where people want to move to come here for opportunity. We can do that. We have a tremendous future in front of us. With my leadership, I believe our best days are ahead. And I can take us there. Help me get there. Vote the Democratic primary next Tuesday. And remember, I'm Bill Luckett. I build things. Thank you.